Title: Knock Knock. Who's there? Not death. Elderly woman defies death at her own wake. TLDR. The Grim Reaper got the door slammed on his face at a wake in Ecuador when Bella Montoya, a 76-year-old lady, decided it wasn't her time yet and started knocking from inside her coffin. Initially taken to the hospital due to a suspected stroke, Bella was declared dead but gave her family the shock of their lives at her wake. After the surprising twist of events, she was whisked back to the hospital and is now in the ICU. Imagine prepping for a sorrowful goodbye, only to have your dearly departed knocking on her coffin, asking to be let out. Is it a ghost story, a miracle, or a case of medical negligence? Bella Montoya, a retired nurse from Babahoyo, Ecuador, ended up being the talk of the town when she was declared dead at the hospital only to be found very much alive at her own wake. If you ever wondered what it feels like to attend your funeral, Bella might be the one to ask. Gilberto Barber, Bella's son, narrated the chilling yet heart-throbbing tale. His mother was initially taken to the hospital due to a suspected stroke. After being declared dead, Bella was set up for her own wake, and everything was proceeding as expected. Just when the family was about to bid their final goodbyes, Bella decided to give a live performance, knocking from inside her coffin. Talk about having the last laugh, or rather, the last knock. Naturally, the family was shaken and astonished, and amidst the chaos, the coffin was left behind as they rushed Bella back to the hospital. The woman who was declared dead was now placed in the ICU, very much alive. Talk about a rollercoaster of emotions, from sorrow to shock to relief. But the question remains, how did this happen in the first place? Was it a miracle or a serious case of medical oversight? Cases like these definitely raise questions about how hospitals determine and declare death. It's one thing to misdiagnose a common cold, but declaring a living person dead? That's some next-level error. On the bright side, Bella got to attend her own wake. Not many can say that, can they? But one must wonder, what was going through Bella's mind while all this was happening? Was she confused, scared, amused, or all of the above? Can you even imagine the bizarre twist this day took for her and her family? With Bella now in the ICU, the family must be holding their breaths, hoping not to hear any more knocks. While we wish Bella a full recovery, her story leaves us with a thought: if you heard knocking from a coffin, would you have the courage to open it, or would you run for your life?